See, our people ain't got no, they ain't got no language. You know, all these other nations, they got their own tongue that they speak in. Our people, that's why they got slang, man, because naturally they want to go back to the Hebrew. Their spirit want to go back to Hebrew, you know what I'm saying? And some of the words of Hebrew is naturally, it's like, it sound like slang today, man.
Hey, like the Bloods, they call each other Damu. That's the Hebrew word, Dama, yep. which is blood. They don't know that.
Yeah. You know, and our people just, they feel left out, man. So they create these gangs and shit like that, and they'll be a part, they'll ride for them, you know? They'll ride and die for their gang, man, because they feel left out on everything else, man. They ain't got nothing else.
The have-nots.
You know?
Ain't no excuse for that shit no more, man. We're in the time of information. We're in the information age. That's right. Everybody got a smartphone. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Yeah, even Obama giving out free ones.
Free ones.
Yeah. Slow internet.
Yeah. And that's a setup. That's a setup. Oh yeah. You know that's a setup. Why? I see them everywhere, in front of Walmarts, in front of just on the corner, just there's no stores around. They just on the corner giving them out. Yeah. I'm walking down the street and a girl doing like this to me with the phone. Like, come get your phone.
Hey, but you know why? Because they know every so-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American is on some type of government aid. That's the only way you can get that phone. Yep.
And you know that's a setup too, because they put it in that movie
Kingsman.
The Kingsman. Now it might not play out like that, but they got something that they gonna do with those phones, man. They listening in on those phones.
Yeah, that's just another,
you know what I'm saying? Another way to keep up with you, listen in on you. Even though they could listen in on you on a regular phone, but how many Jakes got the money to pay a monthly bill, man? So they need to keep track of everybody, man. Just like the Social Security card, man. They know how they know with the census and stuff like that, how they know how many people is on this earth, and they can round it out. Social Security, man. Birth certificate. As soon as a baby is born, a couple days later, they already got a birth certificate, and then you get the Social Security card, man. Right. So they just counting the Social Security cards here on earth, and they could figure out around about how many people it is, man.
Right. What they do when your woman gives birth, you know, she done gave birth, the baby's, you know, probably with her in there, you in there, and then they'll send a little pretty lady in there, like, hi, congratulations. You know, I just need you to sign this paperwork so we can send you the birth certificate. The minute you sign that, that's you signing away your child to the international bankers. That's what that is, man. And then when you get the birth certificate, the child's name is in all caps. Your birth certificate, your name is in all caps. I forget the term what it is, but it basically means that you're a slave.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. And damn, I got my train of thought. Getting back to the script, man, but this Isaiah 13 and 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
That's right, man. A lot of these women out here in America is gonna get raped, man.
That's what martial law means.
Yeah, that's what ravish means, rape. Yes, there is rape in the Bible. Okay? To take. They're gonna lay hold on your woman, man.
Hey, when you read the Bible, man, when you go back to the time when we came out of Egypt and we went and we took over these different African nations and we took that land known as Canaan. Some of the times the Most High said, go ahead and take you spoils. Part of the spoils were women. Yeah. It's a scripture, man, where somebody could blue letter to every man and damsel or two. I believe it's in Numbers 38. Number 16 and 38, something like that. I got it. Right. Go ahead, break it down, brother.
Judges 5 and 30.
5 and 30. Yeah. Something I knew it was 30. Because when we we went in there and slaughtered a people, you know, by the rule of the Most High, sometimes we would have killed everything, even the animals, even the babies. Sometimes the Most High said, look, you go in here, you can take you some spoils. You can take their cattle, you can take their gold, you can take their silver, you can take their women. That's just part of it, man. Yeah. That's part of what the Most High set up on the planet Earth. That happened to us. How you think Herod was born and looked like a Negro? Because some Edomites took us down during the Maccabees, and they didn't kill our women. They kept our women and they popped our women. Yep. And our women bear them sons. Go ahead. Judges 5 and 30 real quick.
Judges 5 and 30. Have they not sped? Have they not divided the prey? To every man a damsel or two. To Sisera a prey of diverse colors.
See that's the point though. To every man a damsel or two. 1 or 2 women. Whatever's your liking. You want 1, get you 1. If you want 2, go and get you 2.
Hey, just like the Benjamites. The Benjamites, when they was on the verge of basically being wiped out, they had to go get them. They had to go get them women, which was the
virgins, the daughters of Shiloh.
Yeah, and they had to
dance.
Yeah, they took them women, man. They didn't ask them. They didn't ask. You know, can we go on a date? Can we hook up?
He didn't press up on her bumper. They didn't press up on their bumper. No, they took them.
They took them.
They lied in wait, and when they came out and they started dancing with their colorful garments on, whatever they were doing, you know, they probably, you know how to, when you go, you know, you got the little young girls, they do their stepping and they got it on point. That go back to the ancient world. When the daughters of Shiloh came out and they were dancing, Benjamin was in the cut. And they already had who they was gonna grab. I'm gonna grab her and her. And then when it was time to ambush, they did that. Yeah. And that's what it was, man.
Yeah. I have another one. This is Numbers chapter 31, verse 7. Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that have known man by lying with him.
So what's that? That's the women that has had children, the wives, and the husbands. Kill them. Go ahead.
But all the women children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves.
Read that again. This is the nastiness of the scriptures. Most High don't play.
And that lets you know what kind of women we gonna have in that day, man. In that day, what kind of women was gonna be beamed up, man. It's gonna be young women that ain't had no man, man. You ain't gonna have no woman. You're gonna have no woman that's been just sleeping around with every Tom and Harry, man. Right. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have the women that's married to a man that's a part of the elect that make it.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have women. You know, like the brother said, you're gonna have these younger women that's virgins get beamed up without having a man because they were allowed to make it. You know, it's gonna be more women that make it than it is men. Because a lot of the men are found in the 144,000. 12,000 men out of each of these tribes right here. Each of them 12,000 men gonna need women to bring back our nation back.
Yeah, more than one.
It only makes sense.
Hey, the scriptures say 7 women shall take hold of one man. Yep. That's just a complete number. It could go 7, 17, 70. It could be 2.
2?
You know?
You read that again, brother.
Numbers 31 and 18. But all the women children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves.
Most High don't play no games. In this society, they will look at you as a rapist or a pedophile. But according to the Bible, that's what it was when you took a nation down. That's what it was when they took us down. They show you that in slavery, man. Yep. When they take your children and sell them. Your daughter, 9, 10 years old. sold off to some cracker. Yes, I said cracker.
That's right. That's right. It's going on now too.
Yeah. Okay. I got that term though you were talking about earlier about the all caps on the birth certificate. I'm gonna read the definition. It's excuse me real quick. It's capitis dumitio maxima in the Latin. And I'm gonna read the Black's Law Dictionary about capitis dumitio maximus. It says in Roman law, a diminishing or abridgment of personality. So they taking your status.
Yeah, you're taking your status. When you diminish something, you're taking the value out of it.
Tills was a loss or curtailment of a man's status or aggregate of legal attributes and qualifications, following upon certain changes in civil condition. It was of three kinds, enumerated as follows: capitis domitia maxima, the highest or most comprehensive loss of status. This occurred when a man's condition was changed from one of freedom to one of bondage when he became a slave.
Look at that. So when you sign that birth certificate, you automatically, they don't tell you this, that's an illegal document you're signing. You can sue for that. Because you're actually turning your child to a slave, to the Rothschilds. My mother did it. You know, my first two kids, I did it because I didn't know no better. You know?
And it's crazy how they got it. Basically, they got the fucking birth certificate ready for you to go.
Ready.
You know?
Ready, yeah.
Just ready for you. Like, you didn't ask, you don't want it, they just got it for
and they
you.
send a little pretty girl in there for you to sign the papers. You know? Because of the beauty of a woman cheers the countenance, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll sign that. You know, not knowing what the hell you're signing.
Yeah. And they got it so normal now. I mean, they got it so, it's like it's normal and shit. You don't ask questions, so that's why they don't ask questions, because they think it's the normal thing to do, man. They even fingerprint your child, man.
That's why
they on the feet.
Yeah. That's why when if you don't take care, if your kids miss a certain amount of days of school, guess who's showing up at your house? CPS.
Yep.
Why is your James hasn't been to school for the past week? There's no call, no notes or anything. We want to know what's going on. And automatically you get that pencil like, what the fuck you mean?
Yeah, because little James ain't yours.
That's but then they'll come in there and take James. Come in there with the police and the social worker.
Yep.
Check out how you living. Take your child, man.
Yeah.
And then you gotta cooperate with them for you to get your child back.
Yeah.
Hey, now what I do, I don't even sign that shit no more, man. I signed it with my first two. And after that, that's when I came into the truth, and ever since then, I ain't signed not one, man. I don't even be there, man. When my woman finished having the baby, hey, I come get her, and that's when I see the child. You know what I'm saying? It's been plenty of times when my woman was in the hospital, and I'm right here doing the work, man. I see the baby when I get to the house, man. But the Most High, YAHAWASHI come first, man. Before me, before anybody, man. And that's how it should be for everybody, man.
If you take heed to his knowledge, you know, as a man, hey, you gotta prepare yourself. You gotta count the costs. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Are you ready to lose everything to gain YAHAWASHI? So you can make it up out of here when the missiles come? Your answer should be hell yeah. Because if you have children and you lose your children, you don't see them as much as you used to. You and your woman might split. You know, she might have another man in there around your kids. You see them every other weekend, every month. You got to deal with that. Yeah. But at the end of the deal, the Most High gonna deliver you and your children. Yeah. And that all comes with faith, man. You gotta believe that.
And if you think it sound messed up, it only sound messed up because you still in the world, man. And once you come out of the world, you'll find out that that's the way it's supposed to be, man. But you'll know if you're in the world and you thinking to yourself, damn, he fucked up. What? Damn. If you thinking like that, you of the world, man. Straight up.
Hey, because like in that movie Roots, when Kunta Kinte was born, The father wasn't in there looking all in between her legs. She wasn't even laying down. She was standing up giving birth. He outside. He outside the tent pacing. You know what I'm saying? He know, he like, damn, I wonder if it's gonna be a son. And when it was a son, what'd he do? He gave it to the Most High, man.
Yeah. Hey, little more
Yeah.
It says it swept away with all its rights of citizenship and all family rights. And this is what they mostly have us under this one. Capitis domitio media, a lesser or medium loss of status. This occurred when a man lost his rights to citizenship, but without losing his liberty. Basically, we don't. They took us over. We can walk up and down the street, but we're still slaves under them, man. You know, like we were saying earlier, they take. We don't really have rights in this society because if Esau wants to come and lock, yeah, you have privilege. Like you have a driver's license. They're allowing you to drive the own car that you pay for.
Matter of fact,
you know, shit like that.
I left my wallet.
And like the brother said, you could sue him for doing that. Hey, we ain't got the time or money for that.
You know.
Like
you know, we just gonna let it ride out, man, because you know that's all we can do right now, man. This is Esau world, man. So, and you know, until that time come when the Most High switch things up and we on top, you know, we just gotta wait. We just gotta endure hardness as a good soldier, man. That's it. Keep it pushing. Let Esau. All right, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I'ma let YAHAWASHI deal with you, man. Because I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing, man, without YAHAWASHI. He's gonna do worse to you than what I can do, man. He got the power to take your body and your soul, man.
An example that was to me earlier this week, I had got my car towed because I parked it in the wrong spot. Whatever they towed my car, I couldn't do shit about it, and they weren't gonna give me my car back unless I paid them money, you know. So what did I have to do? I had to come up with the money.
Exactly.
Fucking go to the bank, give them my $278 to get my shit out of the fucking the yard, man. Usually, and they just took my car. They just took it. Oh, we gonna take your shit. And what can I do about it? I couldn't do shit, you know.
Make you hot, man.
Yeah, man.
Make you want to go up in some shit and go buck wild.
Yeah.
Like I gave them permission to tow my shit. You know, no, they just do what they want to do.
That's why that scripture is there. Be ye angry and sin not. Because you could be angry and fuck somebody up. Excuse my French. You know what I'm saying? But you could do that, man. Easy. I the first person I see walk past, I could bust his head, man. Wide open.
Hey,
but I'll be going off.
Grown men, we're able to kill one another with just our hands. You know? With just our hands. Two grown men get into a fight, somebody can die, man. Literally. You know? That's why we gotta keep our composure. We gotta keep we gotta self-restrain ourselves through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, man. There be times, man, I go into work, man, I gotta look on my face, don't say a motherfucking thing to me, man. Yep. Not because they did something to me, anybody that did something, it's just I'm in one of them moods.
Yeah.
You know?
This is Baruch chapter 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the which departed from the Lord our power.
Yeah, man, because like what the scripture said, yet to this day we still in captivity. Even to this day, we're still in slavery, man. Because any money we put away for something, man, something always happens, man. We just gotta pay up constantly, man. And everything. You know, just like I'll give you a testimony, man. I had some money put to the side, boom, come into camp, fucking flatten my car, man. And the rim popped. You know what I'm saying? I had to put money to get that shit fixed, man. So forever you subject to payments, man. So any money you kind of save, put away, that shit's gonna be spent, man.
Yeah, you gotta go to Esau for the one of all things.
Right.
You might not want to go to a store and get and buy his tires, man. You like, man, you know, but hey, you got to. You gotta do it.
Book of Haggai, the first chapter tells you, he that earneth wages, put them into a bag with holes in it.
Yeah.
can't save money in Babylon, man. It's impossible, man. Only way you can save money is if you sell your soul and get a fat ass lump sum.
Yeah.
And really, you won't even save it then.
Niggas be spending all that shit too.
Niggas spend that, man. Like these little young rappers they giving $1 million contracts to. The nigga, before the nigga buy a house, he'll go buy a $200,000 chain and do an interview.
Cause he gotta look the part. He gotta look the part of a, you know. He got friends and shit. You know, he got a family. You know, he trying to look that part like he, you know, like he doing it. So he buy that chain. You know, he buy that nice car. He spend his little money on his house, you know. He gotta have those little toys so he could look the part. And most of those just be rentals because they can't afford it, and they just trying to look the part. That's just for that little comedy special. What was that nigga? Little short black nigga that got all these movies now. Kevin Hart. He was like, man. He was like, you know, you got friends. Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. He was like, yeah, they get stuff. You know, I'm trying to get stuff too. You know, I forgot how he said it, but
like, ball out. He said, shit, you got it, ball out.
Yeah.
He like, see what I can. See the way my bank account is set up is. You know,
yeah. That's why
he didn't have it like that.
He didn't have it like that. He was trying to fit in with them, trying to hang out with them, but his money wasn't long like this, you know? It was kind of short, so he, you know.
Yeah, that's what the brother said about the rappers, because they take advance money out, man. And that advance money they gotta owe, and they got owe with interest, man.
Yep.
That's why they be going broke real quick.
If you ain't dope, you be a broke nigga, man. Or you do some real diabolical shit. You'll bend over for a bunch of so-called Jews and pop.
Hey, you give a nigga money, and he end up like MC Hammer, man.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey, but MC Hammer was real. He took care of all the niggas from his neighborhood, man.
Yeah. But that was his downfall.
As soon as the money left, all them niggas left.
Yeah.
and he went to being a pastor.
Found him another hustle.
I got something. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
In want of all things, we gonna serve our enemies. All things, man. Everything. Ain't nobody independent in America. But you got our women, so I'm independent. Got my own job, my own house, my own car. I got my shit together. No, you don't. You dependent on that job for you to keep them goodies. Look up the word independent, man. Independent means straight up that. You don't have to depend on nobody. You can live off the land.
The only one independent is the Heavenly Father.
The Most High.
That's it. That's the definition of independent. It should be the Most High. Right. It should be just the Heavenly Father, or
yeah, that's what the definition should be. You go to the dictionary and look up independent, it should say YAHAWAH.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Because everybody depend on Yahawah, even the sun, man. Even the sun. So only person independent
is the Most
High, man.
That's right.
I have that scripture going back to MC Hammer. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12. I start at 7. Give unto the good and help not the sinner. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
You don't know who your real friends are when you prosper. Why? Because everybody want to be part of your limelight. You know, you niggas, you got niggas around you, you don't even know these niggas. When you shining,
yeah.
Like, man, who is this nigga? He just part of the entourage and shit.
Yeah. A friend of a friend. Of a friend.
How you get in, nigga? In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in his adversity, even a friend will depart.
See that? You gotta have friends like Job. When Job was in that adversity, he was in that low state, his friends came, man. His true friends. You know? That's like us. We all spiritual Jobs. When it come a point where brothers in a major adverse situation, you know, he low in the spirit and whatnot, we at the aid of that brother, man, to build him up. Like Job friends was. It might not be sweet or smooth building up, depending on the situation.
Man.
That was it? You had something?
Nah.
Let's go to, give me the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 8th chapter.